said I'm ready for greatness. I 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 said I'm ready for greatness.
You'll ever have one of those moments where your mind just clicks? Like you finally see the code inside the matrix. Well, that's happened to me this week, or this past week. I realized the same way I listen to patterns and emotions in people, AI listens for patterns too. Now hear me out. I know there's a lot of talk about AI, and it seems like it's just going faster and faster and faster. And for me, for the first time, I understood that this technology isn't replacing me. It's reflecting me. Let me break down what I mean. So here's the simple truth. AI isn't magic. It's only pattern recognition. It learns from rhythm, from the flow of how humans talk, how we teach, argue, and love. That's why when you talk to it, it feels like a jam session. You bring the groove, it brings the harmony. And the more intentional you are with your energy, the tighter the rhythm gets. So that hit me really hard because what I do every day in my coaching with other people and team members, I'm listening for their tone behind their words. I'm checking for the patterns behind the performance, the humanity behind the data. AI does that too, just without a heartbeat. So when we collaborate with it, we're teaching it our tempo, our human groove. And I can only use musical references because that's where my life has been for more than 30 years. So if you ever notice how emotional intelligence is like jazz, it's not about reading sheet music, it's about feeling the chord changes. When I coach people, I just don't fix what's wrong. I like to hear the music behind their struggle. That's the same skill as what AI models are built on: patterns, tone, and interpretation. It reminded me of a story long ago. Now, this is a weird analogy, but it kind of really holds true even till today. Years ago, I was in this situation where I was the musical director for this group, the Platters. Old time group from the 50s, and all you did was play triplets on the piano, and we would go from town to town. We ended up in Tennessee at this place called, I won't say the name, but it was a funny name, and it was a real we went from playing in Houston at a 5-star Stouffer's hotel to going to this place in Tennessee that was in the backwoods, and I don't know how we got this gig, but we were there. Well, anyway. An older man said something that could have lit a fuse. He used a word that carries a lot of weight for black men like me. But I didn't hear the hate in his tone. I heard confusion wrapped in admiration. I chose to listen deeper instead of react. That's emotional intelligence. Translating noise into meaning. And that, my friends, is how we stay human in the digital world. Last night, something happened that was very, very unique. Scared me, but it was actually very exciting as well. All my musicality, all the things that I do know how to do: read music, compose, write, actually freehand writing, music, sheet scores, all that stuff. I've done it all. But last night, something wild happened. I wrote, mixed, and produced a whole song without touching an instrument. I just described the vibe, the tempo, and chord emotion. I gave rhythm cues, eighth notes, quarter notes, half notes, dotted half notes. The system translated my inner rhythm into sound. I sat there in shock because it felt like I was hearing my own heartbeat through a new speaker. That's when I realized musicianship doesn't live in our hands. It lives in our spirit. The trumpet, the keyboard, the mic, they're just translators. What AI did was give my imagination a new instrument. That's collaboration, not automation. That's the fusion of human soul and magic machine logic. And people are going to say, aren't you afraid of AI taking over creativity? I say no. Those who learn how to master the prompts will hold the cards. I'm afraid of people not believing in their own creative worth more than that. See, AI can mirror your tone, but it can't replace your truth. It can predict patterns, but it can't feel your pain or your joy. So that's the secret. It needs you to give it meaning. You tell it what to build, what to honor, what to protect. So don't run from it. Conduct it. Treat it like your band. You're still the producer. You call the key, you set the tempo, and you decide when the music stops. So here's my takeaway for today. Creativity isn't about tools. It's solely about truth. AI just gave us a bigger stage to play on. And for me, this journey has confirmed that the same emotional intelligence that heals people can also guide machines. That's legacy work. That's what 5 Ethos Studios is all about. And that's what the Big Wheel Breakdown is about. At 59 years old, I am not afraid of the future. I'm collaborating with it. And if you see my posts, I am moving and creating at the speed of need. There's a time when people were telling me no, or they wouldn't even hear my ideas or give them any time of day of thought. This tool has allowed me to totally unleash the beast, so to speak. I can be as free in my creating and in my own spirit, in my own place. I'm not waiting for a studio's budget. I don't wait for anybody's permission to come up with an idea or even to foster an idea and really flesh it out before I create it and release it into the world. I'm choosing to use this tool for good. I'm choosing to use this tool to lift humanity. So once again, I'm not afraid of it. I'm collaborating with it. And so can you. So remember this. Your humanity is the plug-in that gives every tool its soul. So until next time, my friends, stay creative, stay courageous, and keep hearing the music behind the words. Lay it down, tunnel vision, I don't see the hate. Clocking every hour, yeah, I'm building my faith. Took me some L's, paid the cost, but never broke. Pressure make the diamonds, now I'm speaking in smoke. Age ain't a limit, it's a badge upon my chest. I'm still out running young bucks till my last breath. Legacy in motion, you can see it in my steps. Heart of a lion, you better show respect.
I said I'm ready for greatness. 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 I said I'm ready for
The Big Will Breakdown podcast is produced by William, Big Will Elijah, and Gail. Theme song, Greatness, written, produced, and performed by William Big Will Elijah. Art direction, William Big Will Elijah. Get caught up on the latest episodes of The Big Will Breakdown wherever you podcast. Follow, like, comment, and share. Don't forget to turn those notifications on. For more insights, information, and merchandise, go to thebigwillbreakdown.com. Thank you for your support.